let me explain why this show is peak. I'm gonna go through some of the biggest gripes and explain why they are actually incredible writing decisions. So she's told not to kill anyone with a weapon and then does it with a knife. That's because she don't follow the rules. Yes, sir. Also, I lied. She did follow the rules, but she's so dang smart, you didn't even catch this. Check. A knife is a cooking utensil. You're probably also saying, how does the knife kill someone, but not lightsabers? Because there's been some instances where lightsabers have just not gotten the job done recently. You know what I mean? And that's because a knife, as we already discussed, is a cooking utensil. And what do knives cut? Meat. And what do Jedis eat? KFC. If they were vegan, this wouldn't happen. This actually has a deeper meaning in animal cruelty and how we really shouldn't be eating animals. The only thing we should be eating is water. Well, actually, scratch that. We shouldn't even be doing that because water is like natural and the clouds need it. You know what I mean? So we shouldn't even be drinking all this water. That's why I drink cyanide only. Okay, so Torben, you know, the guy with the whack-ass haircut, says that he knows what he did was a mistake, and we know that he is punishing himself by staying here for 10 plus years to think about what he's done in this vow of silence bubble. But after all that thinking, he decides he's the imposter and votes himself off the ship. Some people are saying that's a little dumb for after 10 years of thinking about a mistake, he decides he had his, 13 reasons. But you gotta remember, homegirl May was hitting that bubble for like, 20 minutes. He was probably like, damn, bruh, I'm finna ruin her kill streak. She's trying to get the K9 unit, so I'm gonna take one for the team and just OD. But we also have to consider that he might have thought the poison looked tasty. His throat has been parched for 10 years.
Power of one, the power of two, the power of many.
The power of one, the power of two, the power of many. That shit was fire. Come on, nah. Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all just hating the hate. Let's relax. I listen to this to go to sleep. This is my alarm when I wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Your favorite artist hasn't made anything close to this. Relax, okay? Relax. People don't like that they are implying that these girls were born like Anakin, but they are twins. And we all know from this show that 2 is better than 1. Just like in this scene where she pushes the girl back and then she adds another and then she pushes them both back. Why did they add that? And anyway, because 1 is equal to 2 and 2 is, wait, hold on. No. So 2 is many, and when you get 2, you have 1 more? No. Wait, hold on. So like 2 is 1 and 1 is multiple. It's like if I have 2 and then I minus 3 and then multiply by the square root of the tangent line, then I get the sum of squares. What? Okay, so after it's decided that Osha's gonna go with the Jedi, May pulls up, and after being pretty loving, they had their little fights and whatnot that siblings do, May out of nowhere says, I'm gonna kill you if you're gonna go.
It's not up to you. You can't stop me. Yes, I can. How? I'll kill you.
Why? Because we all know that when twins turn a certain age, they have to fight to the death. There can only be one twin. Look at Zach and Cody. Have you seen Zach recently? I haven't. Soul got there right when both twins were about to fall off into that little pit, on the bridge. And instead of saving them how he saved Osha in the first episode, when she was about to fall off the ice cliff, he decided, I'm going to just grab this one. I'm not going to really use my force. And that's probably because, you know, maybe it was chest day. And if he really tried to strain himself too much, he could have pulled something, you know, in his chest muscle. And that's one of the most uncomfortable injuries ever. So I understand, man. I just feel like we're not really being empathetic toward Soul's situation.
You survived.
Impossible. The Sith have been extinct for a millennium.
Last, the Jedi are no more.
Your mother.
Ki-adi-mundi apparently shouldn't be alive for another 40 years. But did you ever think that maybe the prequels got it wrong? I mean, you keep trying to blame the Acolyte for everything, man. Maybe George had an off day and forgot that in the Acolyte, homeboy was already alive. So really, y'all should be blaming the prequels.
Switching sides.
So May switches up. And by switch up, if you don't know what I'm talking about, May is the one who's killing the Jedi. She's killed 2 Jedi, and she's on a mission to kill another. But all of a sudden, she decides to switch her whole thing because Osha's alive. You may think that doesn't make sense, but check this out. She finds out Osha's alive, has ample time to turn herself in before going on the mission. But instead of turning herself in, when she's right next to the Jedi place, she decides to leave, go on the mission, and then tie, you know, that guy up, and then turn herself in. This is a smart play, because now she got a good hike, nice scenery, and she gets to meet a Wookiee Jedi. What? Oh, never mind. But the first stuff still applies, right? And when the Jedi show up, instead of turning herself in, she decides to play a little hide and seek in the house, right, to lighten the mood. Then the party pooper comes by and stops the fun. Come on, this always works. Tell me one instance where someone charges and they lose. So in conclusion, do I think you should watch the show? No, because a show this good is just gonna ruin everything else you watch. Everything I've seen since this has been trash. I just try to watch Knives Out, and it don't hold a candle to the Acolyte. Like, where's the mystery, bro? No witches, no force bubble, no knives. Come on, man. We all know knives are not made for hurting people. They are made for cutting coupons. Okay, now that the video's over, I'd like to spread a little positivity. So how about you guys put your favorite moments of the Acolyte in the comments below? You know, open up a little positive discourse.